Hi, I'm Shannon, owner of Pahrump Early Learning Academy, where we are more than just childcare.
Hi, I'm Monique Mitchell with KPVM Television. My children attend Pella and they love it. The curriculum they have is pretty amazing, and my children learn what they need at their level.
Not only are the children learning, they're having fun, and that's what matters.
I like Pella. They help you with your homework, and it's fun.
Give us a call today to tour our facility at 751-5335.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News is also brought to you by Star Nursery, for all your landscape and gardening supplies right here in Pahrump. Call 775-727-5300 for more information.
Tonight on News 46, a vehicle leaves the highway and strikes a parked car. CASA is holding a Christmas party, and Santa has dinner with local kids at McDonald's. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, December 3rd, 2014. I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46. Well, News 46 has received many calls from travelers in regards to the low visibility caused by heavy fog conditions on Highway 160 in the Spring Mountain Range. Please avoid traveling through the area if at all possible. And a single vehicle accident occurred today on Highway 372 next to KFC.
This accident report is brought to you by Half Price Lawyers, located on the corner of Mason and 160. Call 775-400-0000.
Dispatch for a report of a two-vehicle accident, unknown extent of injuries. This was just around noontime today. And upon arrival, we found, in fact, a vehicle had impacted a parked vehicle in the Cowtown parking area. It's our understanding that there may have been a preceding accident in which a vehicle was clipped up in the area of the Walgreens. The vehicle traveled further west and then struck the parked vehicle. No persons are claiming injury today. We're in the process of just completing the investigation with NHP.
Does it seem to be a medical issue that caused the accident?
They're determining that now through an assessment with Medic 2.
Frederick Edward White and Dylan Michael Condors Little have been taken into custody for sexual assault. The victim in the case was allegedly involved in a hit-and-run accident in which she was driving the vehicle and fled the scene. According to a report, police were investigating the accident at the friend of the victim's home. The victim reportedly called during the investigation and told her friend that she had woke up and found the men whom she was with engaged in a sex act with her against her will. The two men, identified as Frederick White and Dylan Little, were allegedly in the vehicle with the victim at the time of the accident. The victim reportedly said that they had given her a Xanax to calm her down after the crash. She reportedly passed out shortly after taking the medication. The female admitted to police that she drove the vehicle that caused the hit and run and told them of the alleged rape incident. Both suspects were arrested shortly after and transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center. Well, the court-appointed special advocates are holding a very special Christmas party for children in the foster care system.
We're talking about 50 children, I think, will be at this party. Yes.
And these kids have definitely had a tough time lately. Tell everybody what CASA does and what these kids are going through.
CASA stands for Court-Appointed Special Advocates, and we train and supervise volunteers to stand up for these children in court. So many of the kids have no one to stand up for them. You know, the parents have a lawyer, and the state has a lawyer. The child doesn't. So CASA volunteers advocate on behalf of the child. They get to know the child, and they make sure that his or her wishes are known in court.
So these kids are usually going through something at home, either a divorce or some kind of issues where they're taken out of the home.
That's right, and they're usually taken out of the home for some reason in the middle of the night when the parents are, I'd say 95 of these birth parents are drug addicted or alcohol addicted or in some kind of difficulty themselves that they're going through, and so the kids, that they always reflect that. And so when the state has to step in and take the children from the home, it's usually at the height of a big screaming Mimi fight in the middle of the night, and they're often taken with nothing, just what they're wearing, their pajamas, sometimes less than that. And so the foster parents in this town are wonderful. We do have some wonderful foster parents, and these kids are then placed in the home of a foster parent. But so many times they don't know how long they're going to be there. They really want mom and dad back, even though that may not be the best option for them. So it's important for them to have an advocate that will get to know them and know their wishes.
And we're trying to get them their gifts and have the best Christmas that they can have. And this party is something where they can kind of bond together and these kids get to know each other because they're going through like circumstances.
Yeah, they are. We do 2 events a year for the children, and one is the teddy bear picnic in the spring. And this is actually, which we've done for several years, this is actually the first time that we're doing a Christmas party for them. And we're doing it in conjunction with the Division of Child and Family Services, with the Pahrump Rotary Club, and with Winder Farms. And it's going to be at the Coalition.
So how can people get in touch with you to donate to this?
They can call our office number, which is 775-513-9514.
When do you need the donations by?
We'd like to have them all by, I would say, at the very latest, the 7th of December. We are going to be wrapping gifts. The gifts that do come in will be coming in unwrapped. And so I think the 7th is, it's 5 days before the event. So that would give us time to know what we have and to shop for additional stuff if we need to.
Well, coming up, we have your health tip of the week, so keep it here.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 7.
Welcome back to News 46. Well, 3- and 4-year-olds participating in high-quality preschool programs are better prepared when they get to kindergarten and beyond. However, most preschool programs are only part day. A new study looked at whether attending a full-day preschool program is associated with even higher levels of school readiness and fewer absences.
This health tip is brought to you by
Desert View Hospital and Mountain Valley Physicians Group. Don't put your health on hold. We have time for you. Call us to schedule your appointment. 775-751-7100.
This isn't your average preschool. This is a child parent center preschool.
Zion had her thinking fingers to her brain.
Classes are smaller, parents are more involved, and the learning experiences for these 3- and 4-year-olds are a blend of teacher-directed and child-initiated subjects.
There's a lot of play, there's a lot of outdoor activities, children go on field trips, they get choices during the day about what they do, and so there's really a mixing of different kinds of instruction.
Dr. Arthur Reynolds from the University of Minnesota and co-authors examined 11 child parent center preschool programs in Chicago. Almost 1,000 children from low-income families participated in either full or part-day preschool during the 2012-2013 school year. Researchers looked at whether the full-day program was associated with higher levels of school readiness skills, including language, math, literacy, and socio-emotional development. They also compared attendance rates and looked at whether chronic absences improved in the full-day program.
Children in full-day preschool were significantly more likely to show stronger gains in both socio-emotional development and in language and literacy skills, and also in math skills. Children in full day were much more likely to be regularly attending the program, so their average attendance rate was at least 5 points higher.
Chronic absences also improved for the full-day preschoolers. Teachers say there is a greater opportunity to have an impact in a full-day setting.
With the full-day program, there's more that I can input in the classroom. There's more I can teach them that gets them ready for kindergarten and first grade compared to the half-day program.
We don't have to wait till the elementary grades to increase learning time. By offering full-day preschool, you're more than doubling the amount of learning time that goes on during that day. We found that provides a strong framework for school success.
Catherine Dolph, The JAMA Report.
Study authors say they saw no difference in the level of parent involvement between the full and part-day classes. Well, 70 years ago, in December 1944, the fate of Europe hung in the balance as Allied forces fought Germany in the Battle of the Bulge, while Russian forces struck against Germany in the east. Spring Mountain Ranch State Park offers visitors an opportunity to immerse themselves in this time in history on December 13th. See what the soldiers who fought in these epic battles looked like, what they carried with them, and a few of the vehicles that transported them to and from the battlefield. This is the park's first World War II Living History Day and will feature U.S., German, and Russian Army reenactors. The event will be held at Spring Mountain Ranch State Park Saturday, December 13, 2014 from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Entry to Spring Mountain State Park is $9 per vehicle with a $2 discount for Nevada residents. Well, one lucky student was allowed to be Mance Elementary School's principal for the day.
Principal today is a challenge that I give the kids here at Mance. If they reach 2 million words in 1 year, that they can take over my job and I become the assistant for the day, and then they become the head principal for the day.
How's it going?
It's really exciting and I really love it.
So tell me a little bit about how you achieved this. You read 2 million words?
I love reading, so I read a lot, and it's a great competition and I love it.
What do you prefer to read?
I love Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, Diary of the Wimpy and Torque Diaries.
So tell me about some of the duties for the principal for today.
Well, this morning she organized the announcements for this morning. She got to pull out the Accelerated Reader Awards for the day. She got to announce all those over the loudspeaker. We got to go around and handle a couple little issues with the younger kids, and she got to listen to how it's handled with the younger kids. And she actually has been a key person with the organization of the career day today. She helped out some of the organizers, or some of our teachers, to help set up and make sure everybody's in the right places and everything else, answer questions.
So what is your career that you're interested in?
I would like to become a bioastronomer or a lawyer.
So are you kind of gearing towards that direction right now? Are you looking into it?
Yes.
So tell me a little bit more about that.
I'm really want to be a bioastronomer because it's about planets, and I just love planets and everything of that sort, and it's really interesting.
And after these messages, Deanna will have your entertainment this week. Welcome back to News 46. Now here's Deanna O'Donnell with your entertainment this week.
Entertainment has announced that country performers Reba McEntire and Brooks and Dunn will be the newest headliners at the Coliseum at Caesars Palace. The Coliseum previously was home to Celine Dion, but the superstar vocalist announced in August that she needed to cancel all shows scheduled through March to focus on her health and her husband's recovery from a cancerous tumor. The five-time Grammy winner launched her popular Las Vegas residency in 2003 and regularly sold out the 4,000-seat Coliseum. At least 15 women have spoken out publicly accusing comedian Bill Cosby of sexual misconduct, and many of the women say he drugged them before he raped them. Some of the alleged attacks took place decades ago. Bill Cosby has now resigned from the Temple University's Board of Trustees, a position he held for 32 years. Cosby attended Temple himself. Cosby's attorney, Martin D. Singer, has repeatedly denied the claims, stating that it would not be common for so many people to all not go to the police at the time the allegations occurred. He says at least a few would have made a report of the alleged incident decades ago. Tickets for Las Vegas's massive 3-day Electric Daisy Carnival are going on sale 6 months ahead of the event on the official Electric Daisy Carnival website. The 2015 Electronic Dance Festival runs from June 19th through the 21st at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It's expected to include DJs, art installations, theatrical performances, carnival rides, and other attractions. About 134,000 people attended the 2014 event each of the 3 days. A study commissioned by organizers found that the festival generated nearly $338 million in economic impact for Clark County this year. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your entertainment this week.
Thank you, Deanna. Now, last night, Santa came to town to have dinner and take photos with kids at McDonald's.
We're celebrating Christmas with Santa, and we thought we'd bring him in to see all the kids and, wish him a Merry Christmas.
Michael, you're taking all these pictures. How much fun is that?
A lot. I believe this is our, 6th year, Santa, we've been out here doing this, and it's a very special time for us to come out here with all these great kids and them sharing all their memories of Santa and all the things they're waiting for him to deliver on Christmas.
So this is a lot of fun, Santa, and tell me some of the highlights of this evening.
Well, the highlights always are when you see the different people and, getting their lists and getting those hugs. Hugs are a great thing to give away and to receive.
People were, some of the children were asking you about your sleigh and if Rudolph's here with you.
Oh, yeah, because, there's no snow here in Pahrump, so obviously they drop me off on the roof, and then I send my reindeer and my sleigh up into the mountains so then they can be nice and cool like they're used to.
Anything that you would like to tell the kids out there?
Hey, remember, just be good, The best thing you can do is always be good and listen to your mom and dad and work real hard in school.
Thank you so much for McDonald's for bringing Santa here today. Anything that you guys would like to add?
We just like to thank the folks of Pahrump for being loyal guests, and it's just a pleasure for you folks to share your families with ours, and we wish everyone a happy holidays here in Pahrump.
Well, at the Nye County Commissioners meeting, officials concerned over proposed revisions to the BLM master plan said they believe that our county may have to take the federal agency to court to resolve the matter. The BLM sent a letter stating that they were not going to hold a public meeting on the issue since the last one in November was canceled. Representatives from the BLM did not attend Monday's BOCC meeting on the issue, but rancher Cliven Bundy and his son attended the meeting to speak up against what he considers government overreach. Well, coming up, we'll find out how long this fog will last and what we can expect from our 7-day forecast.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Wednesday, December 3rd. Today we had partly cloudy skies with a high of 62 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is 58 degrees. So it was a little warmer outside than it usually is, but I'm sure not complaining. It would be cold outside if it was 58 degrees. Winds were coming from the southeast today at 7 miles per hour, with the gusts up to 16 miles per hour. The UV index today was 1, which is low. Humidity was at 65% today. Sunrise was at 6:39 this morning, and the record high in 1980 was 77 degrees. Well, tonight we'll have cloudy skies with a low of 46 degrees. Your average temperature at this time of year is 40 degrees. Winds will be coming from the east at 5 miles per hour this evening, with gusts up to 8 miles per hour. So we'll be having some low winds there. Humidity will be at 81%. Sunset was at 4:30 this evening, and the record low in 1948 was 23 degrees. Tomorrow we'll have partly cloudy skies with a high of 62 degrees and a low of 41 degrees. Winds will be coming from the southwest at 5 miles per hour, with gusts up to 7 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 66% tomorrow. Sunrise will be at 6:40 tomorrow morning, and the UV index will be 2, which is low. For our 7-day forecast, we'll have a mostly partly cloudy week, except for Saturday. And Saturday we'll have sunny skies. We shouldn't be seeing too many clouds that day. Your high temperatures will be starting off in the low 60s. They'll be going up and down between the low 60s and mid 60s through these next 7 days. And then your low temperatures, they're pretty constant in those low 40s through these next 7 days.
Thank you, Nella. The BLM are accepting applications for summer seasonal firefighters and dispatching positions for the 2015 fire season at locations nationwide, including duty stations across Northeast Nevada. Applications must be submitted no later than January 13, 2015 to receive first consideration for most seasonal positions. For more information, go to usajobs.gov. Well, folks, that does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Monique Mitchell, and from everyone up here at News 46, we wish our viewers and KACE 95.9 listeners a great evening, and we'll see you here again tomorrow. Until then, good night.